Hi guys, Silver here and welcome to the first video of 2021! To start this year well, since I'm working on a review of a little cutie third-party girl, I decided to get myself some stuff to unbox. And it's the mega obscure odd Transformers 3D battle card game. And I bought not one, not 5, not 10, but 15 of booster packs from the movie series. It's a 2-player battle pack, so I think it's 2 characters in one. This was like a mega obscure card game that was released in the early 2000s. Hasbro made it with Wizards of the Coast. You know, the guys behind Magic the Gathering. So they appeared mega cheap here in Poland, so I decided to buy some of them, just to open them up on the video. If you will enjoy this video, please remember to like, subscribe, share, and tell me, since there are also more of those on the interwebs, and if you want, I can search for more. Okay, so you're back. Let's start off with this Bumblebee package. As you can see, it originally was like 13 zloty, that's like around £3. And I don't know if this is a good price for the card game. I'm not a card gamer. I'm here just because it's a Transformers brand. Here are like the game rules. But the big thing of this series was that those cards, they're like 3D punch-outs that you can make figures out of. None of them have like some scales or something. I don't give a shit about that. I'm here just for the sake of the toy. Are there any like instructions or something? Okay, so instructions are in the game rules. And the type of this card game is that we had like 12 body types that there was many characters accustomed to. So they released like some Scorpion dudes, and this could be the Scorponok or Scorponok from Beast Wars. Shut up, Discord. Or a tank character, etc. This way they can like release only a few molds and still fill out a full set of characters. So yeah, let me just get into the instruction to make the characters. 19 out of 16. Dropkick. And this is Jetfire. Fuck, I didn't thought about that I would need to like create those guys on camera. Give me a second. So I think I finished it. Yes, sadly, from this pack, as Jetfire was kinda okay-ish, with him having mostly a simple body structure, Dropkick feels kinda... I don't even know if I built it right. And you thought that normal Hasbro instructions are awful. Try to look at an instruction the size of a post stamp. And also this leg piece loves to disconnect. So yeah, for now, Jetfire is the best card model kit, something thingy. Fuck it, I will fix that later. Let's move on to the second pack. And this time it will be oh boy, it's Optimus and Thundercracker. Thundercracker used the same build style as Jetfire, so he'll probably also be good, but Optimus seemed really complicated. You know what? Originally I wanted to record me building this, but now looking, I simply got 8 footage of my fingers scrambling over the small pieces, so give me a second.
2,000 years later.
You know what, guys? I kinda start hating the idea of this. Look at this Prime. He looks fucking awful, and building him simply makes me cringe. So you know what, let's just do the fun part, aka opening up the blisters so we can see what characters they have. And maybe later I will take like a group pick with all of them. So, pack number 3. And it's Long Arm and Blackout. That's... Jesus. Nobody is messing to me while I'm like building this fucker. But as soon as I start recording, I get a Discord blip. So yeah, Long Arm and Blackout. That's cool. I like Long Arm. I recently started playing the Transformers Rise of the Darkspark 3DS game, which has like a lot of those random characters as supports. Oh, and here we have our first double, Dropkick and Ironhide. So those cards are randomized. Maybe I will do like a small giveaway with all of the cards that I don't build. That would for sure be interesting. Evac and the Red Wing. That's also cool. I always really like Evac, even though his other toys are orange. Oh, Barricade! Hey, we're slowly building up the 2007 Decepticon team. And Cliff Jumper! Nice! This is like, I think this is the only toy that Cliff Jumper got. No wait, there was that Camaro B Redeco. That was for sure a cool toy. I'm kind of hoping that one day we'll see it in Studio Series. And here we have yet another Dreadwing. And yet another Jetfire. Those guys for sure will go into like a giveaway sooner or later. Or maybe I'll give them to my friends. I don't know. Comment the ideas of what should I do with those cards. Next we have Protoform Bumblebee. Hey, I think this is the only toy... Oh, this is already detaching. I think that this is the only toy that depicts the protoform of Bumblebee, since in the movie we only see Optimus. And yet again, second Dropkick. Cliff Jumper again. And Protoform Starscream. Hey, I think this is the only Protoform Starscream that won't suffer from gold plastic syndrome in some time. I still can't believe that GPS is a real thing. Like the Kamen Rider build, Rider Kicks figures Grease is also suffering from GPS. Swerve and Protoform Starscream again. Okay. And I think this is the... No, this isn't the last pack. I'm still not safe from those. Payload and Evac. Long Arm and Protoform Starscream. Okay, I have a lot of Starscreams. Bone Crusher. We are really close to the whole 2007 Decepticon team. And Mirage, before he was known as Dino. Well, the whole pile is escaping me since the cards are kind of smooth. Mirage and Megatron, yeah! Is this everything? Is that all? Okay, so I can say that for sure that cards are really satisfying since the blisters are really thick and they packed. They're really packed for the price. But I think I'm saying that only because I got them cheap. And I was sure that those cards were much pricier when they were released and manufactured. Since this is not just cardboard, this is like a lot of plastic like material. So for sure this is one of the sins of the card games when the price is really high. But yeah, I got all of these stuff from 15 packs. Instructions, abilities, cards. Maybe one day I will make a video about playing those. But for now... Oh yeah, also those cards transform, but I'm not going to show it. I'm 100% sure people that were really tired of like transforming those cards, since the transformation is annoying, the build is annoying. This is probably... Oh, also they aren't that sturdy. This is probably one of the reasons why this card game failed so fast. Really weird models, high production costs. Look, the instructions say that I need to put this small piece here. And I'm 100% sure people simply weren't interested in that. Because if you're already giving away your money to Wizards of the Coast, why not get into like a more played card game like Magic the Gathering or something? So yeah, this is the Optimus Prime of this pack. Man, I also really see, because I think this was the movie-based wave. It was the second one. Earlier one was more of like generic universe, generations feel, which made more sense since you had more interesting designs, like Beast was Fuck it! I'm not building this shit. Prime stays armless. You really had designs like Beast Wars, Megatron, Cheetor, you had like all different modes. But here you simply have a bunch of great tracks, so the Transformers 3D battle card game is here more as like a novelty or something. I really don't think you would want me to watch all of this shit being built. So, talking about the molds, like models themselves, of course I didn't get all of them. I'm still missing like the Scorponok one from this set, but I think I have enough of those to say some of my opinions. The jets, they are kinda cool. Like they are simple enough that I can see myself transforming them back and forth. I think I also somewhere got Ramjet from this line, from like the expansion set. Also, they are like goofy enough to live as a small side thing. But my issue is that they want you to mount this cockpit piece here, which like, for example, in the Thundercracker it would conceal his face, but Jetfire, it makes his face. You can see that there is nothing here and his face is visible only from the sides. Oh yeah, I also got a bunch of repeats, that's why there's a lot of smaller figures here. Maybe later I will make like a giveaway post or sell them, I don't know. This car model that's shared by here, I think in my collection it's Cliff Jumper here, that's actually based on Alternator's Swerve. Also Mirage, and I think it's Barricade. Yeah, they all have like this weird way of mounting their feet, so they aren't able to stand up normally, since their feet are simply a piece of cardboard, so it's so easy for them to fall down. Oh, and since Blackout fell, let me just talk about him. First, the way his arms mount, it's like such a small and weak piece that for Blackout it constantly pops out for his left arm, while Evac pops out on the right. Oh yeah, also they are mounted for me differently, since instructions want you to mount this piece on the front, which would cover the face of Blackout, sorry. So yeah, there's also an issue with the instructions. They don't have any like printing on them, so you don't know which side is the front or the back. At least this gives them pretty different body types, with him having simply a giant tail and high shoulders, while Evac is doing his best cosplay of a giraffe. Here we have Dropkick from what I remember. Dropkick would have shared the mold with Ironhide if I could make it, and I'm 100% I fucked up the build somewhere, but there's no other way I can feel it standing. Swerve, he's okay. He's also scared. He also has the issues of not being able to stand up straight, but at least all of his printing is really nice and clear. Oh yeah, yet another issue with all of those toys. Since most of the Movieverse characters are really, really grey, it's hard to see like the points where what limb is it supposed to be, the connection part. A lot of time I was like wondering if I'm looking at the hands or the hips. And especially it was for the Protoform variants. This is Bumblebee, this is Starscream, and they just simply look like really, really fucked up chicken nuggets. But what else can you make a toy that's simply a loogie of space junk? At least it's something. As I mentioned earlier, this is the only Protoform Starscream that probably won't crumple to dust. Dreadwing is a jet, I already talked about him. The armored truck model is also pretty nice. It's like really wide. It can stand due to its legs being like at like an angle. So yeah, he's for sure one of the better ones. Payload. Megatron is really, really goofy, and this like flat face with this like goofy smile doesn't help this toy. At least he can stand, which isn't a thing that you can say about Optimus. Oh, nothing. I said nothing. He also fell down. His arms, technically the instruction shows that you should like squeeze his arms here, but the connection is so weak that I'm not able to do it. I need to give him like this monkey mode. Dude looks like really, Prime here simply looks like a capital M that grew legs. But yeah, at least the good use of the mold is Bone Crusher and Longarm. Yeah, they are remolds of each other. That's really interesting. Simply the model sheet, it simply turns them backwards. It simply states that the thing that turns into like his scooper is on the front. So they reverse the engineering and simply turn the front face of the car into the backside for Longarm. It may be hard for me to explain it, but you know, it's kind of hard to tell. Never mind. It's simply a really smart engineering move, and they even look kinda good. Like maybe from 3/4 angle, when like all the parts moves together. Maybe Longarm looks a little better. With the singular eye, he looks simply cleaner than Bone Crusher, who looks like his face was a bit mashed. So yeah, that was all for this look at the Transformers 3D battle action card game something something. If you want me to talk about more of those, you can say it in the comments. There are still some on the Polish websites for sale, and maybe some of them are more interesting. From what I looked, Jesus Christ! Stop Discord messaging me. From what I looked, the cards themselves are pretty cool, so I maybe collect those. But those models are kinda awful. But yeah, if you want me to talk about more of those, simply tell me down in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out all my social media, etc, etc. Bye. See you in the review of Peach Girl from the start of the video I mentioned. Bye.